The biggest party of the season is now even bigger, and we've got your invitation. Dance to the music, soak in the scene, take one last bite of summer. Plus, Local 4's Vote for the Best kicks off tonight. We've got exclusive sneak peeks at our new fall shows, and someone will win more than $250,000 thanks to the Michigan Lottery. Live from Royal Oak, Local 4 brings you Ford Arts, Beats, and Eats.
It is one of those rare occasions when Rhonda and I get to say good evening to the 2011 Arts, Beats, and Eats. I'm Guy Gordon.
And I'm Rhonda Walker. Thank you so much for joining us for this special sneak peek of Arts, Beats, and Eats live here in downtown Royal Oak. The 14th year for Arts, Beats, and Eats. And of course, it's all about the 70 different restaurants, the 250 musical acts, and one of the best art shows you've ever seen.
And 400,000 of your closest friends, and we've got many of them behind us here this evening. We hope you can come down if you're close by. We invite you to do that. If not, sit back, relax. We're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at everything going on here, including an exclusive extended look at some of the great shows coming to Local 4 and NBC this fall, something you can't see anywhere else. And speaking of that, if you were hoping to tune in and see Friends with Benefits, this isn't it. But we do invite you to tune in Sunday night, Monday morning at 3 a.m.
We do, and we also want to tell you that tonight also includes a big money giveaway with the Michigan Lottery. How much are we giving away?
$250,000.
So stick around with us for that. We're going to have some fun with that with Beth Mcleod. But of course, we want to take you down to the street and show you what's happening tonight.
And so let's go out to our pal Andrew Humphrey, who I believe is he's kind of on a global tour.
He's starting out at Pronto. Hi, Andrew.
Hey, Rhonda and Guy. Well, you know, it's all about food here, and this is where I love to start. I'm sitting here with co-owner Bill Thomas of Pronto, which is a restaurant right here in Royal Oak. Bill, thanks for being with us this evening.
Oh, you're welcome, Andrew.
And tell us about what's being made here for the folks who want to come down here, and tell us about the chef's name.
Well, we have Andy here, Andrew. We have Andrew and Andrew, so we're calling him Andy tonight. Chef Andy. He's putting together our sliders, which are little baby Reuben sliders. He's adding the kraut to the corned beef and the Russian dressing. They're grilled to perfection, and they're little mini sliders.
Would you call this a signature dish of your restaurant?
Absolutely. We don't do the miniature ones. We do the big ones. So you get the minis out here on the street.
Now, is that all? I see you got fryers set up over here, too.
We have something awesome, deep-fried pickles. And I have to tell you, if you've not experienced deep-fried pickles, they're phenomenal. And they're unexpected because they're a little sour, and then we serve them with ranch dressing. And Andy is showing the camera that right now, and they're fantastic. But you got to try something that's really good.
Yeah, I see you have the salad set up here, so I'm going to give that a try.
This is our signature salad. It's an Orzo Salad, which is rice-shaped pasta, nice and chilled.
That's
with
good.
Feta cheese, fresh dill, tomatoes, and a little bit of scallion, lemon juice, olive oil. You're good.
That's good. Thank you very much, Bill Thomas of Pronto. So come in down here and check it out, downtown Royal Oak for Arts, Beats, and Eats. Back to you.
All right.
Thank you, Andrew. Well, one of the things about Arts, Beats, and Eats for the last few years since 2009 is that there's a $3 admission fee, and a lot of that money goes to help local charities. 60 nonprofit organizations are going to benefit this year, including a project that we have at Local 4 called Rescue 4 Schools Project.
That's right. They're going to be donating $5,000 to our foundation, and we know that a lot of kids go back to schools. They don't have supplies. They're going to be going back next week, and in some cases aren't going to have the basic necessities they need that the other kids have. That will remedy that.
And so we want to just thank Arts, Beats, and Eats, of course, for allowing Rescue 4 Schools to benefit from this the money. So we're going to receive $5,000 for that project. And we invite you to join us on Thursday on Local 4 so you can see other ways that you can support our Rescue 4 Schools project.
Yeah, all day, Thursday the 8th. We hope you'll tune in for that. Now, we're also partnering with the Skillman Foundation and City Connect Detroit to do the most good. So you'll be helping an awful lot of kids just by attending Arts, Beats, and Eats and having a ton of fun.
And so now I want to kind of give you an overview of everything to expect, how to prepare yourself when you come on down to Arts, Beats, and Eats in Royal Oak. Go! Bigger and better is the trend for this year's festival. It's actually grown 4 blocks. That means 25 more artists, 13 more restaurants, and 1 more music stage than in 2010.
I think it speaks a lot to the fact that People are looking for fun things to do. They're going out as families.
800 artists applied, but only 150 were selected, making the juried art show one of the hottest ticket fairs in the country. Plenty of big names, from Vince Gill to George Clinton, will take the stage this year. But Arts, Beats, and Eats is also a showcase for local musicians. More than 200 acts in total. And when it comes to eats, there's plenty of variety, an estimated 300 different food possibilities.
There might only be 8 places you can get ribs, 10 places you can get Italian, 4 places you can get Asian, 5 you can get Mexican or Southwestern.
If the weather gets too hot, cool off inside the air-conditioned Royal Oak Music Theater. This year, there's a craft fair in front and music on the stage at all times. And Arts, Beats, and Eats is focusing on fitness this year. You can run in the Priority Health Arts in Motion 5K. That's tomorrow morning. Just register on the spot or be a part of workout history as they attempt to set the world record for largest Zumba class. 1,500 people are needed to take the title. And don't worry about parking. There are more than 10,000 spaces, including a shuttle bus from Royal Oak High School, and locals can take 2 wheels downtown.
We had over 10,000 bicycles park at the festival last year in 2 different areas. So, we tried to make it easy to walk, bike, bus, or, take Detroit's favorite mode of transportation, their car.
And of course, we know Arts, Beats, and Eats gives you just several blocks of an opportunity to sample so much music and food and art, but the entire metro area is full of great places to get your hair done, places to go out to eat.
This is one-stop sampling and shopping here at Arts, Beats, and Eats, but if you want to go on a Friday night, most nights, you want your friends to suggest places for you to go. Where do you go? Vote for the best on clickondetroit.com, and our Sara Bareilles has a look and a kickoff of how you can vote and make a difference for a lot of businesses that your friends need to know about.
The original Vote for the Best is back, and it's bigger and better than ever. You get to decide the best in town in dozens of categories, and the time has come. Voting starts now. Go to clickondetroit.com/forthebest right now and make your vote count. From best Coney dog to best ice cream, everyone has a favorite, so here's your chance to tell the whole world which places you think everyone else should try. Make your loyalties known, whether it's a salon, bar, bowling alley, theater, auto shop, pet store. You can even share your secret finds and nominate your own picks. The voting officially starts now, so log on to clickondetroit.com/forthebest and have your say. Tell us which of your favorites should get top honors and bragging rights for being the best. Vote now.
It is such a useful tool. Now, we've had Andrew, he's been Chef Andy.
Yes, he has.
He is going to be Artiste Andy when we come back.
We'll be back with much more from Arts, Beats, and Eats here in downtown Royal Oak. Don't go away.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. And by the Michigan Lottery Instant Games. The biggest party of the season is now even bigger, and we've got your invitation. Dance to the music, soak in the scene, take one last bite of summer. Plus, Local 4's Vote for the Best kicks off tonight. We've got exclusive sneak peeks at our new fall shows, and someone will win more than $250,000 thanks to the Michigan Lottery. Live from Royal Oak, Local 4 brings you Ford, Arts, Beats, and Eats.
It is one of those rare occasions when Rhonda and I get to say good evening to the 2011 Arts, Beats, and Eats. I'm Guy Gordon.
And I'm Rhonda Walker. Thank you so much for joining us for this special sneak peek of Arts, Beats, and Eats live here in downtown Royal Oak. The 14th year for Arts, Beats, and Eats. And of course, it's all about the 70 different restaurants, the 250 musical acts, and one of the best art shows you've ever seen.
And 400,000 of your closest friends, and we've got many of them behind us here this evening. We hope you can come down if you're close by. We invite you to do that. If not, sit back, relax. We're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at everything going on here, including an exclusive extended look at some of the great shows coming to Local 4 and NBC this fall, something you can't see anywhere else. And speaking of that, if you were hoping to tune in and see Friends with Benefits, this isn't it. Well, we do invite you to tune in Sunday night, Monday morning at 3 a.m.
We do, and we also want to tell you that tonight also includes a big money giveaway with the Michigan Lottery. How much are we giving away?
$250,000.
So stick around with us for that. We're going to have some fun with that with Beth Mcleod. But of course, we want to take you down to the street and show you what's happening tonight.
And so let's go out to our pal Andrew Humphrey, who I believe is he's kind of on a global tour.
He's starting out at Pronto. Hi, Andrew.
Hey, Rhonda and Guy. Well, you know, it's all about food here, and this is where I love to start. I'm sitting here with co-owner Bill Thomas of Pronto, which is a restaurant right here in Royal Oak. Bill, thanks for being with us this evening.
Oh, you're welcome, Andrew.
And tell us about what's being made here for the folks who want to come down here, and tell us about the chef's name.
Well, we have Andy here, Andrew. We have Andrew and Andrew, so we're calling him Andy tonight. Chef Andy. He's putting together our sliders, which are little baby Reuben sliders. He's adding the kraut to the corned beef and the Russian dressing. They're grilled to perfection, and they're little mini sliders.
Would you call this a signature dish of your restaurant?
Absolutely. We don't do the miniature ones. We do the big ones. So you get the minis out here on the street.
Now, is that all? I see you got fryers set up over here, too.
We have something awesome, deep fried pickles. And I have to tell you, if you've not experienced deep fried pickles, they're phenomenal. And they're unexpected because they're a little sour, and then we serve them with ranch dressing. And Andy is showing the camera that right now, and they're fantastic. But you got to try something that's really good.
Yeah, I see you have the salad set up here, so I'm going to give that a try.
This is our signature salad. It's an Orzo Salad, which is rice-shaped pasta, nice and chilled.
That's
with
good.
Feta cheese, fresh dill, tomatoes, and a little bit of scallion, lemon juice, olive oil. You're good.
That's good. Thank you very much, Bill Thomas
you,
of Pronto. So come in down here and check it out, downtown Royal Oak for Arts, Beats, and Eats. Back to you.
All right.
Thank you, Andrew. Well, one of the things about Arts, Beats, and Eats for the last few years since 2009 is that there's a $3 admission fee, and a lot of that money goes to help local charities. 60 nonprofit organizations are going to benefit this year, including a project that we have at Local 4 called Rescue 4 Schools Project.
That's right. They're going to be donating $5,000 to our foundation, and we know that a lot of kids go back to schools. They don't have supplies. They're going to be going back next week, and in some cases aren't going to have the basic necessities they need that the other kids have. That will remedy that.
And so we want to just thank Arts, Beats, and Eats, of course, for allowing Rescue 4 schools to benefit from this the money. So we're going to receive $5,000 for that project. And we invite you to join us on Thursday on Local 4 so you can see other ways that you can support our Rescue 4 Schools project.
Yeah, all day, Thursday the 8th. We hope you'll tune in for that. Now, we're also partnering with the Skillman Foundation and City Connect Detroit to do the most good. So you'll be helping an awful lot of kids just by attending Arts, Beats, and Eats and having a ton of fun.
And so now I want to kind of give you an overview of everything to expect, how to prepare yourself when you come on down to Arts, Beats, and Eats in Royal Oak.
Go!
Bigger and better is the trend for this year's festival. It's actually grown 4 blocks. That means 25 more artists, 13 more restaurants, and 1 more music stage than in 2010.
I think it speaks a lot to the fact that people are looking for fun things to do. They're going out as families.
800 artists applied, but only 150 were selected, making the juried art show one of the hottest ticket fairs in the country. Plenty of big names, from Vince Gill to George Clinton, will take the stage this year. But Arts, Beats, and Eats is also a showcase for local musicians. More than 200 acts in total. And when it comes to eats, there's plenty of variety, an estimated 300 different food possibilities.
There might only be 8 places you can get ribs, 10 places you can get Italian, 4 places you can get Asian, 5 you can get Mexican or Southwestern.
If the weather gets too hot, cool off inside the air-conditioned Royal Oak Music Theater. This year, there's a craft fair in front and music on the stage at all times. And Arts, Beats, and Eats is focusing on fitness this year. You can run in the Priority Health Arts in Motion 5K. That's tomorrow morning. Just register on the spot or be a part of workout history as they attempt to set the world record for largest Zumba class. 1,500 people are needed to take the title. And don't worry about parking. There are more than 10,000 spaces, including a shuttle bus from Royal Oak High School, and locals can take 2 wheels downtown.
We had over 10,000 bicycles park at the festival last year in 2 different areas. So, you know, we tried to make it easy to walk, bike, bus, or, you know, take Detroit's favorite mode of transportation, their car.
And of course, we know Arts Beats and Eats gives you just several blocks of an opportunity to sample so much music and food and art, but the entire metro area is full of great places to get your hair done, places to go out to eat.
This is one-stop sampling and shopping here at Arts Beats and Eats, but if you want to go on a Friday night, most nights, you want your friends to suggest places for you to go. Where do you go? Vote for the best on clickondetroit.com, and our Ashley Bareilles has a look and a kickoff of how you can vote and make a difference for a lot of businesses that your friends need to know about.
The original Vote for the Best is back, and it's bigger and better than ever. You get to decide the best in town in dozens of categories, and the time has come. Voting starts now. Go to clickondetroit.com/forthebest right now and make your vote count. From best coney dog to best ice cream, everyone has a favorite, so here's your chance to tell the whole world which places you think everyone else should try. Make your loyalties known, whether it's a salon, bar, bowling alley, theater, auto shop, pet store. You can even share your secret finds and nominate your own picks. The voting officially starts now, so log on to clickondetroit.com/forthebest and have your say. Tell us which of your favorites should get top honors and bragging rights for being the best. Vote now.
It is such a useful tool. Now, we've had Andrew, he's been Chef Andy.
Yes, he has.
He is going to be Artiste Andy when we come back.
We'll be back with much more from Arts Beats and Eats here in downtown Royal Oak. Don't go away.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. And by the Michigan Lottery Instant Games.
Welcome back to Arts Beats and Eats, and yeah, you hear the strains of Bret Michaels, formerly of Poison there, and he's going to be on the main stage that you're looking at right now, the Michigan Lottery stage, tomorrow night around 9:30.
Yeah, definitely want to check that out. But of course, it's also about the arts here. The art show is just incredible, from ceramics and jewelry to paintings and photography, and these are gorgeous.
This is really unique. The artist actually dons a fire suit and pulls this out of the kiln when it's still 1,500 degrees, stuffs it in a barrel of newspapers, and that's how you get this fired look.
Just so creative. Andrew Humphrey has more on the arts.
Well, Rhonda and Guy, you're exactly right. The arts are one of the highlights of the entire show and festival. The arts are one of the mainstays, and it also features many artists from all across Royal Oak, Southeast Michigan, and really all across the country. Over 150 artists are working in many different media, from woodwork to jewelry. So there's plenty to appeal to everyone. We visited the studio of one local artist who did not have to travel far to make it right here to Arts Beats and Eats. He's from right here in Royal Oak.
Go!
Tim Valesky's style is unmistakable.
I love graphic design. I love the bold style of graphic design. Something I've always been drawn to. Just the kind of that bold kind of look, very kind of figurative. I like using a lot of text and numbers in my work.
The pieces begin with Tim's design on a laptop. Then his images are printed onto transparencies. Photo emulsion chemicals burn it into the screen, and when ink is added, the effect is like a stencil. A generous coating of ink and a squeegee complete the canvas. From the industrial to the whimsical, Tim's imagery does have one common thread.
I never want to do anything that makes people feel depressed or sad or outraged in any way. I really want people to come away either with a smile or an uplifting message of some sort. I definitely try to focus on the positive in my work.
And that positive energy extends to the atmosphere at Arts Beats and Eats.
Something like Arts Beats and Eats, can't really compare it to any other festival. It's so electric, and there's so much movement and so much going on, so much excitement that I love being a part of.
And I'm right here with the artist, Tim. Tim, thanks for being with us. What's the atmosphere like so far?
Oh, it's great. It's wonderful. It's high energy. People are really enjoying the fair. Been having a great time and enjoying meeting and talking to all the art patrons, and just having a really wonderful time here.
You getting good reaction to your work?
Absolutely, yes, definitely.
That's good. Well, welcome back, because I know you've been here before, and it's really good talking with you. Can't wait to see what else comes forth for you as we go through the entire weekend. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Let's go over now to Beth Mcleod. Good evening, Beth.
Hey, Andrew, and thanks a lot. I am standing here with Pat Reardon, who is the regional president of Citizens Bank. And Pat, you brought some fun and profitable things coming to Arts, Beats, and Eats. What'd you bring?
We did. We actually brought cash. We brought cash to the party, and Citizens Bank is going to be giving away money.
So you heard that right. Citizens Bank is giving away money, not a toaster. They're giving away actual cash. And this is how they're doing this. Now, Pat, did you give this a try run already?
I have. It's a lot of fun in there. We brought down our Citizens Bank crew, and we brought down our Citizens Bank money booth.
Well, this is our cash machine, the Citizens Bank cash machine, and Brandy's our first contestant from Arts, Beats, and Eats. Brandy, where are you from?
Royal Oak.
And Brandy has a baby, and she's like, absolutely, put me into this machine. Now, Brandy, we loaded it with $5,000. Okay, we're gonna get you into the machine. The only rule is, here, I'll get that. There you go. It's kind of secret. We can't tell you exactly how to open it. Oh, there you go. $5,000 are at your feet. It'll start blowing away. The only rule is you only get to keep the money that's in your hands, okay? You have 20 seconds to do this. Here you go. We're gonna close you in there, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Brandy, grab that money when it starts floating up and start thinking about that kid's college education. I don't know, Pat, how much money do you think she'll come out of there with?
You know, I just saw her grab a $100 bill, so I feel very confident. This looks really good.
Well, with $5,000 in there, we saw earlier, there's 50s, 20s, everything you could imagine's in there. What if she comes out with all 5,000? What are you going to do?
I'm very happy with that. Citizens Bank will be proud.
2, 1, you're done. You got all. Awesome. Come on out, Brandy. Let's count your money. Go ahead and put it in the bank, into the bag from the Bank of Citizens Bank. Okay. How much do you think you got in there, Brandy? Give me a guess.
150.
One really cool thing about all of this is we count this money up, Pat, is that they're going to make sure you at least leave with $100. So 100 plus whatever it is. So let's find out. What do you think? What kind of bills does she have?
You know, I'm seeing some 5s, some 10s, some 20s. You know what? Awful close. Definitely, we're going to bump it up to 100.
Okay, we're going to definitely make sure you leave with 100. Was that fun?
Excellent. I had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you to Citizens Bank. Now you can come down to Arts, Beats, and Eats, and you can get in the machine too. You just have to answer a couple of questions, but we're gonna make sure she walks out of here with plenty of money. So look for the Citizens Bank cash machine and then answer some questions, and they'll put you in, and maybe you'll be walking away really happy from Royal Oak. We'll be back right after this. So it was really good.
Men, women, kids or no kids, fall means changes for all of us.
Back to school, back to work, back to routines.
If you're not watching Local 4, you're missing the magic. Something that's simple, to the point, very informative, very enlightening. So Local 4 is something that should be in all of our lives.
If you're not watching Local 4, you don't know what's going on today in your neighborhood.
Local 4 News Morning.
Now that's worth waking up for.
Oh, doesn't that sound good?
Yeah, Vince Gill, superstar of country music, going to be here Sunday night at the Michigan Lottery stage. And Sunday evening. Clint Black, saw him last year. Amazing. And you know Vince Gill will be just as good.
But here in our location right now on Washington between 6th and 7th, we actually hear Santana playing.
Yes.
There are 10 stages with 250 different musical acts, so there's a little something for everybody here.
It's like sticking your head in someone's iPod. I mean, it's a wonderful menagerie of sound. Now, we've covered art, and we've covered eats. Well, we've sampled eats.
Now it's time to talk about beats with Andrew Rockin' Humphrey.
Well, Rhonda and Guy, you said it. It's like a live iPod out here. You just throw out the name of a song, you'll find a band who's actually playing it. And it features a lot of local artists. Here you're looking at Larry Lee. He's got the Back in the Day band who's going to be playing during Arts, Beats, and Eats. It not only features local artists, but also 11 stages, over 200 artists, some of which are local, and many of them are also big names. You still have time to catch hometown favorites Dale Earnhardt Jr. Their blend of indie pop and folk take the Michigan Lottery National Stage starting at 9. Then, at 10:15, they turn it over to upbeat alternative rockers Panic at the Disco. Tomorrow, rock out with Saving Abel at 8:30 p.m. Then, stick around for reality star and Poison frontman Bret Michaels at 9:45. On Sunday, see country up-and-comer Hunter Hayes at 8 p.m. He opened for Taylor Swift on her last tour. And at 9:30, country legend Vince Gill brings his Hall of Fame twang to the stage. Monday, new wave greats the Psychedelic Furs perform at 5:30 p.m. And the weekend wraps up with George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic. Talk about an eccentric end to summer.
Something for everybody.
Absolutely, and then some. You can learn to love a whole brand new genre of music if you want to.
Yeah, you can. Well, you know, sample everything here, just like the food. Now, Local 4s, as we said, for the best. It begins tonight. Your chance to sound off and talk about the great things in our community. And among those big categories is nightlife.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many great places to enjoy, from jazz clubs to rock clubs to restaurants, hairstylists. I mean, there's so many different options that you have. The best place to see a movie, local bands. So just go to clickondetroit.com/forthebest. Cast your vote for hundreds of different categories. We just want to know what you think, and also a way to share with other people places that we should try.
Absolutely. Now, it's time for our first exclusive extended sneak peek of one of the great shows coming to Local 4 and NBC this fall. And you know, one of the great things about NBC and Local 4, we will always keep you laughing.
We will, with shows like The Office coming back, Parks and Recreation, but then there's some new ones. Here's a preview.
Go!
Look at her.
She is so beautiful.
So beautiful. You know what? We should probably cool it on the cussing.
Oh, you're right. Holy.
My God, how is it that she's stronger than I am? She's a baby. We are trying to help you.
We're on your side.
You sure you're ready for solo today?
Babe, worry. I can't totally do this.
From Lorne Michaels, executive producer of SNL and 30 Rock, Christina Applegate, Will Arnett, and Maya Rudolph.
Good old Rocket Top, Tennessee.
My baby's gonna be up in 2 hours. Woo! Look at those high kicks.
No sleep tonight.
Hi-oh.
Yeah, I got it.
We can just drink out of the bottle.
We won't get no sleep tonight.
Getting married is so dumb.
Just because your parents each got divorced 3 times.
Half of all marriages end. If half of all planes crashed, would you continue to fly?
What can you say about Whitney that hasn't been said before? Plenty.
Whit, you can't wear white to a wedding.
Oh, such a stupid rule.
Couples with the most successful relationships have sex 4 or 5 times a week.
5 times a week?
Yeah.
Who has time for that?
I dated a guy who had a screensaver of a baby on his computer.
That's a pedophile.
You date that girl who's really loud.
Whitney.
I'm gonna need you to have a seat and fill out these forms.
Do I really need my employer's address?
Good morning, PR professionals. Alex, you look like hell.
Ink's not even dry on the divorce papers, and he is back on the horse.
Ooh, can't wait to hear about this.
How am I playing this? I mean, am I staying?
I'll call you a cab.
Really? There's nothing to tell, I swear.
As you may have read, time is money, so make it fast. Straight to positions.
Dog style, cat style, reverse crab, lazy bus driver. That was fun. Oh, the Flying Dutchman. What is that?
It's a Flying Dutchman. Of course, it's easy with a third person, either a man or a sturdy female.
Alex is having a bad year. Helen is in denial.
So having a party?
Just keep your judgments to yourself and compute the stuff.
Hi, is there a problem?
I'm not having a party. I'm gonna eat my pork medallions and my sherbet and drink my wine alone, okay? You going to a party, Marvin?
No.
And in an office like this one, business as usual.
What about the body? A number between 1 and 10.
Makes romance impossible.
And did her underwear pieces match, and did she move at all?
Hank Azaria and Katherine Hahn.
Yeah. I've known people in the checkout line like that. I've seen those people. The lean cuisine, 7 bottles of wine.
Yeah, we have some great shows coming up. We also have some great dramas as well. So we're going to show you that a little bit later on in the show.
Oh, but I'll tell you somebody that's smiling and laughing all the way to the bank is Brandy of Royal Oak. She snatched $27 out of the air. The folks at Citizens Bank, they're kicking in another $73, so she leaves here with a Franklin.
Yeah, good for her. And of course, this is Ford Arts Beats and Eats, and Ford has an awesome exhibit, and they're giving away cash too. So we're going to tell you more about that when we come right back. Beats and Eats here in downtown Royal Oak, the 14th year for this incredible festival, and it just keeps getting better and it just keeps getting bigger.
It is, and we can't do it without sponsors, and our title sponsor is Ford Motor Company, and we're happy to have Mike O'Brien here from Ford with us.
Thank you very much.
This is a big effort on your part, and it once again exemplifies just how involved our automakers are in our community.
Absolutely. This is something that we felt was a perfect opportunity for us. We've partnered with the Southeast Michigan Ford dealers who've been outstanding in sponsoring this event. They put a lot of money and effort into making sure that we had an outstanding presence here. So we're very pleased about the fact that we have a great display here where people can go and check out all of our new vehicles, particularly
the Ford Focus back here, made in Wayne, Michigan.
Absolutely, made right here in Michigan, and it's our highlight of the show.
So you can actually do test drives of the 2012 Ford Focus.
That's right. We have we have several sections here, one of which people can take a test drive in the all-new Ford Focus, and we think it's the best small car in the industry with the technology, 40 miles a gallon fuel economy, the driving dynamics, the styling. It's the best car on the market right now.
And when you try it out, you got to try out the Ford My Touch system, where you can tell the car, heat up, and it will turn the heat up.
Absolutely.
Of course, we don't want that today.
In fact, today you can. Right over here, we've got a display that has My Ford Touch and sync demonstration, so customers who want to know more about our industry-leading technology can actually try it out and see how it works.
And
so
people are going, cooler, please, cooler.
Yeah, turn the temperature down.
Well, Mike, for you and for all of Ford, we thank you all so much for supporting this event. We know you're going to have a lot of fun giveaways at your exhibit as well, so make sure you go and check out Ford. It'll be worth your while. A little cash, some other things. Pretty cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Andrew Humphrey, what are you doing now?
Well, Rhonda and Guy, it's time for another exclusive sneak peek at some new shows that are coming to Local 4 very soon. This time, it's the dramas. My current favorite is Law & Order SVU, which has its season premiere on September 21st. But now let's take a look at some of the brand new dramas debuting soon.
Go!
There's a place where men hold the key, but the women are running the show.
I picked out the wallpaper for that bathroom long before you were here telling me where to tinkle.
And rules are rules.
More cleavage, more curls. Lose the wedding ring.
Rule number 1.
There's no prices on my menu.
Because everything's $1.50.
Everything?
You can look, but don't touch.
If it's on the menu, it's $1.50. If it's not on the menu, it's not for sale. Good evening, Mr. Dalton.
How are you tonight, Kate?
She knew?
Beautiful, isn't she?
Every bunny has a story to tell.
I am in charge of all things bunny. Come on, girls. Tails up.
The Playboy Club. That's not a knitting club.
Gonna be an explosion, baby.
Marry me?
Gonna be an explosion, baby.
I make more money than my father.
It may have been a men's club,
She can do anything she wants.
But these bunnies had the world by the tail.
We're the safest, richest women in the world. You are either the living fantasy that is the Playboy bunny, or you're not.
The Playboy Club.
My name was on top of the board going out of here last night. So do you want to explain to me how it is that you have a case and I don't? Gentlemen, our prime suspect is a guy we haven't met. We'll start over till we find him. So everybody get on board right now, because this is happening.
Stop expecting these guys to give you respect. Suspect to 3rd Avenue.
This squad is my own. You're invading it.
Find a new home.
She wants to work homicide, let her go back to Midtown.
I got news for you two dummies. She's a good detective.
What happened to your face?
Good day at work.
Won't do me no good washing in a river. Ain't no preacher man save my soul.
The misfortune of our family is passing to you.
What are you talking about? Do I need something like silver bullets?
What are you, an idiot?
This is no fairy tale. The stories are real.
Oh boy, looks like some good ones, and the new drama premieres start with The Playboy Club on Monday, September 19th at 10 p.m., and that show's been getting a lot of buzz.
All right, Andrew, thank you. Okay, Grimm's already freaking me out.
I know. There's so many great shows coming up. And speaking of great shows, we have Flashpoint. We, of course, have Local 4 News at 5, 6, and 11. And the star of those shows also here at Arts, Beats, and Eats.
That's right. He left the 6 o'clock news a little bit early this evening so that he could do this.
On my way to New Orleans this morning, leaving out of Nashville, Tennessee. Always having a good time down on the bayou, Lord. Them women down there think the world of me. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born.
Right back.
Tonight at 9, an all-new Dateline. Then at 11, whether your pet is whining, not eating, or acting out.
He was biting and growling.
There may be something wrong with your dog that you're not even thinking of.
No.
And your first reaction to try and stop those behaviors may actually make them worse.
We'll show you how to get to the bottom of your pooch problem.
Tonight, watch Dateline at 9. Later, it's Jay and The Tonight Show following Local 4 News at 11. Worth staying up for.
They're rocking Royal Oak this evening. Just one of the 250 acts you can see down here for this great 4-day weekend event.
Oh, there's so much to see and do. And we just want to tell you that we're having a great time here. This is our behind-the-scenes sneak preview, prime time, right here live from Royal Oak in the 14th year of Ford Arts, Beats, and Eats.
It's great fun, and we hope that you come down and make use of it. It's going to be a little cooler for the rest of the weekend. Of course, the guy that tells us about all that stuff is Andrew Humphrey. It's going to be a beautiful weekend, Andrew.
Oh, you said it, Guy and Rhonda. I mean, today it certainly is hot. It's going to be very warm tomorrow. And some of the best days of the weekend, of course, are going to be on Sunday and Monday. Virtually all weekend long, you'll run into some good weather and you'll run into some great food. I'm standing right here in front of the Palm Palace, which is the reigning champion of Best Middle Eastern Restaurant for Vote for the Best. And you can access Vote for the Best and vote right now from your laptop, your smartphone, your iPad by going to clickondetroit.com/forthebest. That's just one of many categories, dozens of categories featured on that part of our website. And you can vote on everything and anything, from bookstores to barbershops. You know what? Joining me right now, right here in front of the Palm Palace, is Dr. Joel Kahn. He's from the Detroit Medical Center. They're the brand new sponsors of 2011's Vote for the Best contest, and they're also involved with Arts Beats and Eats for the first time this year. Now, Dr. Kahn, thanks a lot for being here with us this evening.
My pleasure.
And it's so great that DMC is our proud sponsor for the 2011 Vote for the Best, and we know that the DMC is doing something very special right here in Royal Oak for Arts Beats and Eats. Tell us what that is.
Yeah, well, we are for the first year involved in Arts Beats and Eats, and when we found out that there was a new 5K about health and fitness and wellness, that's our thing. DMC, health and wellness, we're together. So we jumped in and we're sponsoring that with Priority Health, Arts in Motion, and the great thing about the 5K, any money raised is going for youth and arts. Such a great combination, health, exercise, and helping the kids learn some art. So DMC is proud to be involved.
That is wonderful. Thanks a lot for being here with us this evening, and you're absolutely right. It's so important to make sure that we have a healthy Detroit, a healthy Royal Oak, and a healthy Southeast Michigan. And while we're enjoying all the wonderful food out here, hey, you can enjoy a nice 5K run or a nice walk around to work some of those pounds off, right?
We're transforming Detroit at the DMC in health and wellness. We want to be the leaders, and tomorrow's 5Ks is part of it, but we're really glad to be involved.
Well, Dr. Kahn, you are a leader. We know the DMC is a leader, not just here in the region, but also throughout the entire country. It's what makes Detroit one of the capitals of innovation in the entire world, especially when it comes to health and wellness. Dr. Kahn, thanks again.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right, back to you.
All right, Andrew, thank you. You know, the bugs are biting a little bit out here. Just caught a flying ant. We're having a great time out here, of course, bringing you everything that's happening here at Ford Arts Beats and Eats, but there's a lot of things that are going to be happening on Local 4 this fall.
Well, you know, the Local 4 and NBC, we're your home for the big events. We are your big event station, and here's a look at some of the new big events, shows, and new seasons coming your way. Go!
I'm excited. Instruments down.
That was so good.
As the Voices Only phenomenon returns.
We're 3 years old.
For its biggest season yet.
The sing-off is back.
2, 3, 4. Sing it for the boys. Sing it for the girls. Every time that you lose it, sing it for the world.
I couldn't stop moving my feet.
Joining Ben Folds and Sean Stockman comes chart-topping, triple Grammy nominee Sara Bareilles. They all dream of becoming the best. Experience the musical journey of a lifetime.
Come from your heart and your soul. That's the tie that binds it all.
New York City is my home. I live here, I grew up here, it's where my new daytime talk show is going to be. But I've spent the last 20 years as a reporter traveling all around the world, and I'm constantly learning from listening to other people and hearing about what they've been through, what they've overcome. You know, it seems like too often these days we listen to the loudest voices, the angriest voices, but I want to give voice to those who aren't being heard.
It's not politics, it's more like real people kind of facing real-life challenges, and also big celebrities, pop culture stuff. It's going to be a real mix.
I'm not going to tell you my new show is going to change your life, but I hope it makes your day more interesting, more informed, more fun. Would anybody dye their hair this color? I don't have all the answers, but I do have the questions, and together we can get more out of life every day.
They ain't ready for this!
Oh boy, here we go. This is what pro football is all about.
Manning to the end zone, waiting for the touchdown. How crazy is this? Wow. Diving into the end zone. Stetson Witten loses his helmet. Touchdown. Game time has arrived, and what a game.
And it all comes down to this, to what is sure to be the biggest day of the television season. Super Bowl 46. Only on NBC. Next summer, the Olympic flame will be lit in a city of sweeping majesty and pervasive history, London. And as the world's best athletes search for the limit of their potential, NBC will provide an unprecedented feast of Olympic coverage with the most network hours ever. It all culminates in prime time with the biggest stars and headline stories.
This is the greatest performance, perhaps, that we have ever seen. The boy wonder, Michael Phelps.
much coming up, and of course you can't wait for the Olympics.
We do. I'm so glad that they didn't talk about The Biggest Loser, because that would just be wrong when you've got deep-fried pickles sitting in front of you.
Yes, we're going to sample because there are 70 different restaurants, caterers, and markets that are represented here in the Eats, and if you want to find something unusual, you might want to try a fried Twinkie from the Union Jacks area.
Because the unfried Twinkies just aren't good enough.
Should I taste this?
Go for it. We'll...
That's Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Oh, great swing band. They're going to be playing Sunday at 4:30. Great sound, big sound.
Well, of course, this is a Labor Day holiday weekend, so it's really no time to think about eating, how many calories you're eating,
worrying
calories. About all that. I mean, after all, I just took a bite out of a deep-fried Twinkie, for crying out loud.
I know. What you didn't see is that she showered herself with powdered sugar.
Yes.
It was a really good look.
Yeah, it soaked up all the sweat.
Well, Andrew Humphrey, you know that he's going to be out sampling the sweet treats. Let's see what he's found. Andrew?
Calories? What are calories? Who's heard of that? Well, I tell you what, here at Arts Beats and Eats, you can try everything. I mean, you've heard the saying, life is uncertain, so eat dessert first. Well, I'm certainly taking that advice, and there are so many choices in the Arts Beats and Eats dessert district. You can satisfy your sweet tooth 10 times over. Just take a look at one decadent option. Chocolate comes every way, shape, and form at Gail's Chocolates in Royal Oak. From melted to molded, Gail Hart has every craving covered.
I think it's somewhat addictive. I mean, it makes you feel good, and it's legal. So, you know, what more could you ask for?
For more than 30 years, Gail's seen flavor fads come and go. Basics like bittersweet and raspberry are still most popular. For more adventurous eaters, today's hottest truffle trend is chocolate and salt, something she's done for years. But there are a few flavor combinations she just won't do, like chocolate and hot peppers.
If you want something spicy, go eat something spicy, but don't ruin a good piece of chocolate, for heaven's sakes. And bacon and chocolate, I mean, that totally, I said when I do that, I want somebody to shoot me. 3,000 molds make chocolate into just about anything you can think of. We have them going from lipstick to the Eiffel Tower to a micrometer, which was a custom mold we did. We have a giant piggy bank. We have a big horse. We have horse heads. If you're mad at somebody.
But it's her signature chocolate shoes that seem to walk off the shelves the fastest. For Arts Beats and Eats, Gail's offering chocolate-dipped fruit, frozen paletas, and liquid truffles, pre-melted so the sun won't stop the fun.
Good heavens.
Save room for that.
Gail is so inventive, and this is a good illustration of that.
Oh yeah, she can make anything out of chocolate. This is an actual television. You could put the Local 4 logo or your picture on it. She makes chocolate shoes. She can make just about anything, and it all tastes delicious.
Thank goodness it's a flat panel.
Exactly. Well, we have a nice spread of food here from one of the great participants again this year.
One of our good friends from the north, from Soaring Eagle Casino in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Raul Venegas, joins us. My goodness, have you put out a spread here?
Oh yeah, we got a wonderful spread out here. I'm looking at a lot of the different menus out here, and I don't see anybody with all this kind of food up here.
This doesn't look like fair food. I mean, we're talking about gorgeous desserts. We've got some awesome options here.
Oh yeah, no, what we wanted to do, we wanted to, bring up Soaring Eagle to Oakland. We wanted to bring it to Royal Oak, so, we brought our signature Caesar salad, our signature Isabella's lasagna. Gorgeous. We have our signature filet with crab meat on top.
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon.
Oh,
absolutely.
Okay.
And then we also have our prime rib sliders. I mean, all of this you can get at Soaring Eagle. That's what we wanted to bring to the event.
Excellent.
So this is what they can get when they come down to our
This is what you can get. Oh yeah, absolutely.
And this is just scratching the surface compared to what you have up in Mount Pleasant.
Oh, absolutely. This is just a part of the menu, just scratching, like you said.
Let's also talk about what you guys are doing here, because you're a casino, so I've got to think someone can win a little money.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, we're giving away lots of prizes. We have a lot of free free things that we're giving away. You know, we're giving away, of course, a little slot machine swags, you know, little stress relievers. Everybody needs a stress reliever in their life. You guys definitely need that.
Very nice.
Honestly, yeah.
But fans, you know, we got certified hot fans because it's definitely a hot one out here. Got beautiful weather. But we also have a prize wheel that we're giving away all of our, you know, Soaring Eagle prizes, from spa gift certificates to dining gift certificates to hotel giveaways. To the grand prize, to concert giveaways, a hotel stay, you know, premium play.
Awesome.
And we're also giving away our best offer that we have. Anybody can come up and they can receive $50 in premium play, a $59 room rate, $25 in food, and $50
all right,
for
just come on down to the Soaring Eagle area.
Yes,
thank you so much, Ronald.
No
Thanks
problem.
for supporting Arts Beats and Eats.
Yeah,
Much more for Arts Beats and Eats right after this. We'll be right back.
I'm stress relieving.
Are you?
It's time to vote for the best, now bigger and better than ever.
You, yes you, get to decide the best in town. From dozens of categories like burger and pizza, shoe store and hair salon, pet store, and night spa.
Make your vote count. Go to clickondetroit.com/forthebest and find your favorites on our list.
Or nominate your own.
Vote for the best, proudly presented by Local 4, Click on Detroit, and the Detroit Medical Center for the best in healthcare, the DMC, always there. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Citizens Bank, Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort, and by the Detroit Medical Center.
All right, we're in downtown Royal Oak. It's a big party going on out here. How's everyone feeling? And everyone, please say welcome back to Arts Beats and Eats.
Welcome back to Arts Beats and Eats.
Now, there's still a lot of fun. You've heard from Rhonda and Guy, and we want to hear again from Beth Mcleod. Good evening, Beth.
Hey, Andrew. Thanks a lot. The Michigan Lottery is conducting their Red Hot and Blue Sevens grand prize drawing. Right here tonight, we're giving away $270,000. Joining me to give away some of that money is Aggie Usedley with the Michigan Lottery. Hey,
thanks,
Aggie.
Beth. The Michigan Lottery is very pleased to make good things happen for players and public schools in Michigan. Last year, we gave away $701 million for public education in Michigan. So we'd like to extend a great big thank you to everyone for supporting not only the lottery, but Michigan school children as well.
That's so important, so remember to play. This game is really simple. We gave the contestants colored t-shirts that corresponds to the wheel. When the wheel stops, we find out who goes home with $270,000. And the other four people, they leave happy as well.
They leave very happy with $5,000 each.
That's awesome. So let's find out who's playing tonight. Wearing red all the way from Augusta, Georgia, Charles Watts. In blue, Amber Thompson from Alma. In yellow, Jeanette Drum from Birmingham. In green, Tim Moran from Westland. You have a big crowd here, Tim. And wearing purple, Steve Moore from Auburn Hills. Good luck to all of you.
Good luck to all of you. Are you ready? We're going to spin this wheel and find out who is the lucky winner of the $270,000. And last year we gave away over $1.4 billion in prizes.
Here it goes, Aggie.
And it's slowing down. And our lucky winner tonight is going to be, let's wait till it stops completely though, is blue.
Amber Thompson.
Amber.
All right.
How you feeling?
Amazing.
And what are you going to do with the money?
Pay off my dad's medical bills.
Oh, God bless you.
Oh,
God
that
bless
is so
you.
wonderful.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thanks to all the players out there in Michigan who play, and thanks to all the winners for playing. We'd like to congratulate you. Enjoy your money. Andrew, we have one very happy person leaving Royal Oak tonight. Back to you.
Oh, you said it, Beth. That's the happiest person in Royal Oak. Everyone say congratulations. Well, they're happy for him too. Hey, I've got a reminder for everyone out there tonight. Just remember that on Thursday, September 8th, something very special is happening. Remember to watch Local 4 on that date. Again, it's Thursday, September 8th. You know, many students are heading back to school next week without supplies that they need to be successful in the classroom. So on Thursday, September 8th, we'll show you how you can help during our Rescue 4 Schools Day. Again, Rescue 4 Schools Day. It's a great project, and it's so important during this back-to-school season. And it's easy, and it's an easy and fun way to actually help our neighbors. In the meantime, see you in downtown Royal Oak this weekend for Arts Beats and Eats.
All right, thanks so much, Andrew. Going to be a big day on the 8th. We want to get those kids started at school on the right foot.
And the other thing is that your $3 admission fee is also supporting kids and a lot of other organizations. 60 different nonprofits will benefit, and that money raised $350,000 for nonprofit charities throughout the metro area last year. So thank you for your support. And also, we want to invite you to go to clickondetroit.com/forthebest. We've kicked off our For the Best contest once again, so support us on that as well.
There are so many categories there where you can weigh in on the best restaurants, the best salons, the best bump shops for your car, you name it, you can weigh in, and then you can tell your friends and recommend it to them so they can get good services too.
Absolutely, and we do want to tell you about the hours. If you're coming on down to Royal Oak, you can pretty much enjoy it until 11 o'clock every single night, Saturday and Sunday, from 11 until 9 on Monday. So plenty of time to get down here and enjoy the 250 musical acts on 10 different stages.
And the 100,000 people that are down here having fun with you. And that's just a sample of our little corner of the universe here with California Pizza Kitchen, Pronto, the Palm Palace, some great eateries. You know, back in the day, you could get a free yardstick anytime you go to the hardware store.
Cool.
This artist came up with a unique way of showing off all these yardsticks that would then advertise the hardware store on them. Really cool way of taking something was thrown away and making it interesting.
Come out for the art, come out for the eats, come out for the beats, bring the whole family, and have a happy Labor Day, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. We had fun.
Take care, be safe, and we'll see you Tuesday morning.